Lifelight, you are going to have a concept. You're going to have to do some design and development, often sort of rapid prototyping or something like that. You're going to be looking for some preclinical validation of some point, whether this is a device or whether it's a therapeutic. You are going to be looking for some evidence that that app or that device or that therapeutic actually has some benefit, whether that's doing it in animal models or modeling of some other way. You're then going to go through a clinical investigation phase. Obviously, if that's a therapeutic, we're going phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 trials. Those processes are sometimes different, especially if you're launching diagnostics or other innovations. But regardless, you're going to need to be able to demonstrate and prove that your innovation has some clinical benefit. Then you're going to go into the approvals stages, the regulatory approval and likely some kind of reimbursement approval, whether or not that happens at a national level, at a local level, whatever country you go to, someone somewhere is going to ask the question, is your innovation or does your innovation represent value for money? And then you've got the commercial adoption. Now I would say this because this was the business I ran, but a lot of people who are starting here mentally end here, right? From my point of view and from my experience, having launched a whole bunch of drugs actually, a whole bunch of therapeutics, that's where the hard work really starts. Because at that point you're trying to gain traction in healthcare systems. You're trying to change the behaviours of clinicians, which is harder than it should be, even when you turn up with the evidence that suggests that your innovation is an absolute no-brainer.